Hey there, OFP Nation. It is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025, and we are here for our midweek market analysis. Nick, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Beautiful.
me?
I hear you loud and clear. Very good.
Awesome.
Beautiful. All right, guys. So we are going to dive in. It is, wow, the end of April. Today's the last day of April. We're running into May now. NFP is this Friday. I'm thinking about all the different economic news events that are coming and how that's going to impact some of this market volatility. So we're going to dive in. We're going to take a look and see what's in store for the remainder of this week. And yeah, if you have any questions or want us to look at anything specific, let us know in the comments. But without further ado, Nick, I will pass the baton to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Right. So let's start first things first with the dollar index. So dollar index, we have been having a little fight here and there with it. And we seem to be looking to really break this 100 level. But that's sometimes not a good sign if like the market is like um dangling around the same price for a long time. But then this is like a 50-50 type of thing because one, it's a support and it's been dangling a little while from this. So it's most likely that it will go up than it going down. And then also, if we take a look here, we have been at this volar resistance, not a major one. So this shouldn't matter as much since it's not a major resistance. Maybe if it were somewhere here or somewhere there, and then we're dangling it like this, then maybe we might have had some push down. But right now, it just seems like we're dangling at support. We have been at this support level that I mentioned from all the way back here. It's a far way back, yeah. But either ways, we have been moving sideways for a bit, and it seems that we have potential to go up from here. So that's my anticipation on dollar index, especially with NFP. That is right under our noses, just like 2 days from now. So let's look at what the market will give us in that time. And that's light. Let's actually look at dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican has also been moving sideways, and we just seem to be in a range right now. So it's either we're gonna push down to the bottom or we're gonna push up to the upside and then probably go past this resistance level, which is most likely, and then we might actually come to this second resistance level. This is where I think we might reverse from, but right now I'd say once we break out of this consolidation, then we could be seeing some upside movement to the upside here, and then maybe fellow movement coming down. Then let's look at dollar yen. So dollar yen, we already broke this second trend line, which was like direct confirmation that we're going to upside. Right now, we had a pullback, and now we slightly push it back up. And we have nothing else at this juncture or crossroad. Everything is just looking all the way up from here. So this is our first resistance, major resistance, which we most likely may be coming up to. NFP is the one which may give us the answer to this. So we're just patiently waiting and seeing what does come out from this. Then let's take a look at euro dollar. Euro dollar has broken the trend line. Of course, we talked about this, and we had broken this support level, but we kind of like wixed it. And then I said this job ain't over yet since this wick or pin bar has not yet been filled right below this bottom. But then that cannot be our target. Our target could be this support level that is right here. Once we come down here, this can be an ideal scenario where we can probably bounce off from, or we can continue all the way to the bottom if the dollar is really that strong. But it may not be a direct route going to the bottom. We might actually have some sideways movement, maybe even push all the way back up, then continue all the way down. Or if NFP is that strong, then maybe we can definitely drop probably 100 pips below here, or even 200 pips, and then maybe see ourselves even at this resistance level, and then maybe move sideways again and then continue the drop to the bottom. Already we have done one quarter, and right now we are in the second quarter of the year, like probably halfway to the second quarter of the year. So we obviously have to have a trend, because if you take a look here, January, February, March has been an uptrend, and this was like April when it started. Then we had a push down, and then it continued that uptrend. So this uptrend can be probably coming to an end, and then maybe a downtrend may continue, and then maybe even come all the way down, or it could be a sideways movement for quite a long while. Those are the two scenarios that we can have on euro dollar. But same scenario as dollar index, as we already talked about it. Those two are twins. Right. Then CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss is looking nice and sweet right now, because we have no other, like I said, no other resistance level apart from this top over here that we seem to be pushing up to. So we might actually be seeing ourselves here probably by the end of the week. That's a possibility. Yeah, so it's not too far off, because this is 59 and 60 is just right here, and this is just literally 61. So we just need a 100 pip move, and then we'll be there. Right, let's look at pound yen. So pound yen, we broke the trend line, we moved sideways for a bit, we broke this resistance, and right now we're right above this resistance. And again, we don't have any major resistance levels from this level, this area right here, going to the upside. And we're looking to reach this major resistance level at 196. That is our aiming point right now with pound yen. Then let's look finally at gold. Let's see where we are at the end of the day. So gold has been literally moving sideways at a level of support. It's been dangling around this level of support, which again could signify that there isn't really going to be a very strong push to the downside, but rather it's going to push all the way up. But then if that does not happen, like it doesn't hold this level for quite a while, then we might have a breakdown to here and then consolidate also around 3200. That's another possibility. And after here, if gold really wants to drop further, the next stop is 2950. Let's not take this for granted. Gold can even come back to the 2000 levels, so to say, because after here, once this support is broken, there is literally no other support around here. So that's what you need to keep in mind. Yeah, we are literally been saying the same thing over and over, and this I think can be attributed to just the tariffs news. I think this is just like tariff gains, I would say. So that may be possible, but for me, my bias right now on gold is we'll still be holding right above 3250 or so. And if we do break below 3250 and we also break below 3200, then the next point is here. But right now, everything still seems bullish on my end, even though we have had the trend line broken, the support level also touched. If you are looking to go short on this, be my guest. It's very possible that we can go even all the way to the bottom. Right. Let's move over to the indices, starting with NAS 100. So NAS 100, like we already talked about, it broke through this uh, range, and we are still flying all the way up. Will we make a new high? Maybe. Because, like I said, this is literally just tariff losses, tariff gains, you name it. So the market is looking to recover from all of that which happened. And this just seems similar to the 2020 crash on pound dollar. If you take a look at pound dollar, it has a similar move like this. And then after that, it made new highs. I think let's actually look at that because we haven't even looked at pound dollar, surprisingly. We skipped that after we did pound yen. So pound dollar, it reached the final resistance level perfectly, which was here, and then we just bounced right off of this. No second guessing on this. So at this point, I would say on pound dollar is the trend line is broken. Support may also be broken, so that's what we're looking for. Everything is just pointing to dollar strength for this week. Surprisingly, nothing else but dollar strength. So we might actually see ourselves even come to this support level at 13200. That's an ideal level that has been on my mind for years. But let me go back to 2020. I show you what I was talking about. So this is 2024. 2020 is a year I will never forget. Right. Is it here? No, this is 2022. Okay. All right, here we go. 2020. So this is looking somehow like NAS 100. Yeah, this is exactly how the drop looked on NAS 100. Like the strong push to the downside, then a recovery halfway of this drop, non-stop. Then after that, it moved sideways and continued to the upside and even moved further up. So that is what I'm actually seeing with NAS 100, as I already mentioned. That is what may happen currently. You see that push down, a strong recovery, even way above the halfway point, and then we might be seeing ourselves coming back to 22,000, making a new high on NAS 100. Let's also look at US 30. US 30, we are still in this consolidation, surprisingly. We're not sure when this will be broken, but we shall patiently wait for it to be broken. Then let's move over to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we are still at this level of resistance and we are still consolidating. What does that mean? Like I've already said many times before, at certain major levels, especially extremely major levels of resistance and support, that can be clearly seen on almost every time frame. This definitely signifies that it's either we're gonna drop immediately from here, coming all the way to the downside. That is my anticipation here. Like it's more likely to do that than to go up. So if you are looking to short, a stop loss on this previous high, just right above 96,000 can be ideal. And then probably aiming for our first support level at 86,000. So that is what I do anticipate on Bitcoin. Then Ethereum, we broke from this consolidation. um yeah, at this level of resistance as well, similar to Bitcoin, we're consolidating, but this is not really a major level, so this may actually break out. So it's like a 50-50 chance right now where you can break out, go to this top over here. Like I said before, there are two scenarios. Like on gold, same thing, we may touch that support level, the first one, and the second one is where it may consolidate then go back all the way up. So that's what I'm also seeing with Ethereum. My bias on Ethereum is it still has more room to go up, close to 2000 here, above 1900, and from here probably consolidate or immediately drop, then come all the way down. probably to this major support level at 1.621.524. Yep. So this is where we conclude with our analysis. But before I even go far, let's actually look at Aussie yen. I remember there was one person who was talking about Aussie yen, and then I said one thing's for sure, yen pairs always move in correlation with each other. And right now it's still moving to the upside. That's the good part. So we are going all the way up here. So that's the thing. So yeah, that's it for analysis. Rhea, you can come out from hiding right now. I don't know why I say come out from hiding, but it
I
sounds
think
fun.
I think you've just gotten accustomed to it. So yeah.
Yeah, I should change it.
Yes. Thank you for that
Yeah.
analysis, Nick. I appreciate it. Before we let you guys go today, we do want to let you know that we did extend our spring promotion. So you can get a 25K, 50K, or 100K account up to 20% off. So you don't want to miss out on that promotion. Be sure to head over to our site and check that out. And all of the details are also on our social media as well. Nick, is there anything else you want to say?
No. Well, yes. Tomorrow the polls are opening up for voting for NFP, so make sure you cast your numbers for your prediction of if the numbers are going to be greater, as expected, or worse than expected. Yeah.
And we will be having a live NFP Market Insights on Friday where we will announce a winner. So from our poll and give you a free account. So make sure you join us. You do head over and you do participate in the poll. Hey James, so good to see you. All right. So keep your eyes and ears open in our Discord community for that poll that's going to go live tomorrow morning, Eastern, New York time. And if as long as you participate, you could have a chance to win your account. All right, everybody. So we will see everyone, I guess, Friday. You'll mostly see Nick on Friday. But we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by and happy trading.